Hey everyone, and welcome to the Caribbean. Imagine clear blue waters, lush green islands, and a history as amazing as the deepest parts of the ocean. Today, we're going on a trip to some of the most incredible places in this island paradise. Special spots picked by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites. Get ready to explore old forts and experience the vibrant cultures that make these islands so special. Come on, let's explore the Caribbean's hidden gems. All over the world, there are super important places that belong to everyone, not just one country. These are called UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The Caribbean, with its exciting history and amazing nature, has many of these special places. From the strong Brimstone hill fortress to the colorful city of Willemstad, each site has a story to tell. These stories are about colonial times, the power of nature, and the spirit of the Caribbean people. It's up to all of us to protect these treasures for the future. High up on the island of St. Kitts, nestled among lush green hills and overlooking the vast expanse of the Caribbean Sea, stands the majestic Brimstone Hill Fortress. This fortress is not just a relic of the past but a testament to the strategic importance of the Caribbean in the colonial era. Known as the Gibraltar of the West Indies, this massive fortification is an extraordinary example of 18th century military architecture. Its robust walls and intricate design reflect the engineering prowess of the time. Constructed by the British over a span of more than 100 years, Brimstone Hill Fortress stands as a symbol of the Caribbean's critical role in the Age of Empires. The fortress's architecture showcases the blend of European military design with local craftsmanship. As you wander through the fort's expansive grounds, you encounter cannons that once guarded the island, and the soldiers' quarters that housed the men who defended this stronghold. The echoes of the past seem to whisper through the ancient stone walls, telling tales of battles fought and lives lived within these fortifications. From the summit of Brimstone Hill, the panoramic views are nothing short of breathtaking. You can see the neighboring islands dotting the horizon and the endless blue of the Caribbean Sea stretching out before you. Today, Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park serves as a poignant reminder of a time marked by conflict and conquest. Yet it also stands as a beacon of hope, symbolizing the enduring spirit of resilience and the possibility of a more peaceful future. Visitors from around the world come to explore its storied past and to reflect on the lessons it offers for the present and future. Dominica, known as the Nature Isle of the Caribbean, is a place where volcanoes have shaped everything. In the middle of the island is Morne, Trois, Pitons National Park, a land of steaming vents, waterfalls, and a lake that seems magical. With the tall Morne Trois Pitons peak, this park is great for hiking. Trails go through thick rainforests, past tall trees and pretty orchids, but the most amazing thing is the boiling lake, the second biggest boiling lake in the world. Morne Trois Pitons National Park shows us the awesome power of nature and how life survives on our planet. On the island of Curaçao, there's a colorful city called Willemstad, where Dutch buildings mix with Caribbean style. This blend of cultures is why Willemstad is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The harbor, once busy with trade ships, now has pastel-colored houses reflected in the blue water. Walk across the Queen Emma pontoon bridge to the Punda district and step back in time. Visit the Mikveh Israel Emanuel Synagogue, the oldest synagogue in the Americas, which shows the island's Jewish history. Willemstad is a city that excites you, a real-life example of how different cultures can create something beautiful. On the island of St. Lucia, the two peaks of Gros Piton and Petit Piton rise from the Caribbean Sea. These amazing volcanic peaks, covered in green rainforest, are the famous landmarks of the Pitons Management Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The pitons, made by volcanoes long ago, show the powerful forces that shaped this island paradise. Under the water, there's a world full of sea life. But these natural wonders are in danger from climate change and pollution. Protecting this special place is important for the animals that live there and for our planet. In the middle of Jamaica, there are the Rough Blue and John Crow Mountains. This isn't just any mountain range, it's a place full of history, a symbol of freedom. Long ago, these mountains were a safe place for the Taino people escaping slavery. Later, they hid escaped slaves called Maroons. The mountains are full of plants and animals found nowhere else. The Blue and John Crow Mountains remind us that fighting for freedom is connected to protecting nature. Walking into Old Havana is like going back in time. Cobblestone streets go past big colonial houses, their paint faded but still beautiful. Havana, built in the 1500s, became an important port for Spain. The city's forts, built to stop pirates, show this exciting past. But Old Havana is more than just buildings. It's full of music, art, and the energy of Cuban life. Old Havana captures your heart, a place where history is alive and the spirit of Cuba shines. Guarding the entrance to Santiago de Cuba's harbor is the strong San Pedro de la Roca castle. This fortress stands as a sentinel, watching over the bay and the city beyond. Its strategic location was chosen to protect against the constant threat of pirate attacks and foreign invasions. The castle's imposing presence is a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its builders. This 1600s fort, a great example of Spanish-American military architecture, shows how important the city was during the time of pirates. The fort's design reflects the military strategies of the era, with thick walls and strategically placed cannons to fend off any seafaring threats. It was a crucial part of the defense system that safeguarded the wealth and prosperity of Santiago de Cuba. The castle's design, with its walls, towers, and cannons, was built for the rocky land. The rugged terrain provided a natural defense, making it difficult for enemies to approach. The fortifications were meticulously planned to take advantage of the landscape, creating a formidable barrier against any would-be attackers. The cannons, still standing today, remind us of the castle's martial past. Explore the castle's maze-like hallways, climb its towers for great views of the bay, and imagine the soldiers who once protected it. Walking through these ancient corridors, one can almost hear the echoes of the past, the footsteps of guards patrolling the walls, and the distant sound of cannons firing. The views from the towers offer a breathtaking panorama of the bay, a sight that has inspired countless defenders over the centuries. San Pedro de la Roca Castle is more than just an old fort, it's a symbol of Santiago de Cuba's strength and its connection to the sea. This historic site represents the resilience and spirit of the people who built and defended it. Today it stands as a monument to the city's rich maritime heritage, a place where history comes alive, and the stories of the past are preserved for future generations to discover and appreciate. In the Green Mountains of southeastern Cuba are the remains of the first coffee plantations. These lush landscapes with their rolling hills and verdant greenery hold secrets of a bygone era. The air is filled with the scent of history, mingling with the aroma of coffee that once thrived here. This UNESCO World Heritage Site shows the history of the coffee industry that shaped this area. The ruins tell tales of ambition, hard work, and the intricate process of coffee cultivation that began centuries ago. Each stone and structure whispers stories of the past, inviting us to explore and understand the roots of coffee culture. Here, in the 1700s and 1800s, French and Haitian settlers built large coffee farms, changing the land and Cuban culture. These settlers brought with them knowledge and techniques that transformed the landscape, creating a thriving coffee industry. Their influence is still evident today, in the remnants of the plantations and the cultural practices that have endured. Walk among the ruins of plantation houses and coffee mills, leftovers from a time when coffee was king. These structures, though weathered by time, stand as monuments to the ingenuity and perseverance of those who worked the land. Each step through these ruins is a step back in time, offering a glimpse into the daily lives of the plantation workers and the operations that sustained the coffee industry. The site also shows how coffee was grown and made, using methods passed down through generations. Traditional techniques such as hand-picking and sun-drying are still practiced by locals, preserving the authenticity and heritage of coffee production. These methods not only highlight the labor-intensive nature of coffee cultivation, but also the deep connection between the people and their land. The archaeological landscape of the first coffee plantations tells the story of this area, the cleverness of its people, and the lasting impact of coffee. It is a testament to human resilience and innovation, showcasing how coffee shaped the social and economic fabric of the region. As we delve into this rich history, we gain a deeper appreciation for the legacy of coffee and its enduring influence on Cuban culture. Get ready to be amazed as we dive into the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, the second largest barrier reef in the world, is full of sea life. Stretching for over 180 miles along Belize, this underwater world is a burst of color and life. Swim in clear water and see amazing sea creatures. The Belize Barrier Reef is also home to special animals like the manatee, sea turtles, and the whale shark. Protecting this underwater treasure is important for the animals and the people of Belize. As our trip through the Caribbean's UNESCO World Heritage Sites ends, we're left in awe of the beauty, history, and culture of this amazing region. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome travel videos. And until next time, keep exploring.